Okay, hey to me, because I'm the only one that be really watching this. So I decided to make vlog about like my after breakup. So basically I'm going to make a video about each month. So basically, so from July 20th to August 20th, that's the first month. So the first month was really shaky. It was shaky for me because the first month I was just so like, I was boo-hooing, I was so sad. I didn't feel like the world was ending, but it just felt like a damn, like this all I know. It was like, it's like going in the real world or something. Like 6 years, that's a long ass time for me, because like way I was like still a kid though. Like I was grown, but I was a kid at the same time. So I missed out on a lot. Like I didn't experience a lot. So when we broke up, it was like a wow. It felt like I was alone. Like it was like a dang, I gotta survive the world by myself. It was like, it's like the bird getting kicked out the nest or something. So the first month was just, it was just all bad. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. My first 3 days of the whole breakup, you know, as y'all saw, I cried. Like I cried. I was the biggest baby there was. And so when we first broke up, that was the 20th of July, and then his cousin ended up having a birthday party, but the birthday party was already planned and her gender reveal. So I put my tough face on. I went to this gender reveal. Only reason why I went because Jamila really helped me out during my breakup. Like she was there. Like, I mean, she might didn't say much, but she was there though. Like she still texts me. She even got me together in my DMs a couple of times. Like she was there. So I was like, you know what? And she's nice to me. So let me go. So I make it all the way to the gender reveal, birthday party, whatever. Cool. Got my strong face on. I'm fine. And then that's when, you know, somebody told me something, I started crying or whatever. So me going around them after that fresh ass breakup, it wasn't too bad, but it was kind of hard. It was like one of them things like I know I'm strong, but damn, how long I gotta keep being strong? I made it through the whole party and only cried one time. So you know, that was kind of, and it wasn't weird being around them like I thought it was gonna be. It was actually kind of cool. It was okay. And then so as time kept going on, I ended up seeing him. So we on the same phone bill, and I begged, like I was like begging, like I was like on hands and knees begging, because I just kept telling him like, I'm not gonna be able to hear with you on my phone bill. I'm just not gonna be able to do such and such. And I really felt that way because it's like, I still have to text you and tell you to put money in your stuff. You know, I still have to like contact you and ask you for like whoop-de-whoop. And surprisingly, it's been going fine or whatever. And then so one day we had to go to T-Mobile because I blocked his stuff. Like I was on full like blocking all your shit because I felt like, bitch, you can buy this fucking phone and get off my fucking plan. Like, bitch, I'm hurt as fuck. Get the fuck off my phone bill. But he never did. He's still on there, but surprisingly he's been doing good. He's been paying his bill. I have no problems, thank God, because I swear, even when we was together, that fucking phone bill was always a fucking problem. I could never get him to pay his half, and then when he did pay his half, it's like I had to like punch and kick him out of the money. Like that's how bad it was. But that's neither here or there. So then time goes on, and we end up having to go to T-Mobile because I blocked his shit. So on my way to T-Mobile, I was so excited. I was like I didn't know what's going on, but I really thought I could get him off my phone at the same time. So that's why I kept going with it. So we make it there. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh, I get to see him. It's been a couple of weeks. Whoop, whoop. I get there, and his eyes are so emotionless. Like he didn't have no emotions in his eyes. It was just dead. It was just nothing. And he just looked at me with these black ass eyes and just kept it pushing. So we make it to T-Mobile, and I'm just having an anxiety attack, a panic attack. It was one of them, and I'm sitting there burning. I had to get out because she was talking to somebody. So we finally make it to the front. Oh, I'm pissed now because now I feel my anxiety kicking in. I'm pissed. I'm all like, why the fuck he can't get off my plan? Like I don't fucking understand, because Sprint told me if I get on the phone back, he could get on. And she just like, no, it don't really like that. So next thing I know, I felt like it just came up. Next thing I know, I'm running out the store throwing up because of my panic attack. I had to find out from my therapist that I was having a panic attack, and that was like my first known panic attack. And you know what he said to me when he came out them fucking doors? Why you throwing up? Like, what is you doing all this for? What am I doing all this for? Like, my nigga, like, I was excited to see you. I come over here and I see you, and you just looking at me like shit. And then I'm just sitting here like, damn. That's why the fucking I'm throwing up. I'm throwing up because you fucking hurt me. I'm throwing up because you have no remorse. Like, the whole first month, he had no remorse. I mean, he probably did. I just didn't know. He telling everybody else how he care and stuff. I didn't hear none of that shit. I didn't hear shit. Because the whole time I was moving out, you know, he did stare at me. He didn't help me move shit. Only thing he moved was my TV from upstairs to downstairs. And I got that 30 years later. I had to go pick up my own shit. Like, he didn't help me move shit. He didn't help me do motherfucking ting. Nothing, though. Like, nothing. And then, so I let that go. You know, I walked up 28 flights of stairs that day with jogging pants on and a muscle tee. It was hot as fuck. It's July 20th. It's hot as fuck out here. And I'm walking up these fucking stairs with no fucking help. Just crying. All I did was cry and move. When I tell you I had so many steps just crying, I can't even really tell you the last time I cried over our relationship, though. Like, because that first month, it really tore me up. And I used to always tell him, thank you. Like, thank you for making this so much easier, because when I tell you how he ignored me, didn't say shit, didn't say nothing, like, it kind of helped me. Like, it helped me to, like, move forward. And I know that sounds bad, but it did. Like, it helped me get over it. Because, like, since you ignoring me, you basically showing me, like, you don't care. Like, you're showing me that you don't care. You could tell me, but you're showing me. So since he was showing me that he didn't care, I didn't care. Like, I mean, no, that's a lie. I did care. Because I was fucking pissed. You know, I walked around my friends, my family. I even asked my therapist, why is he not on my dick? Like, why? Like, I know I ain't never been through many breakups. Like, this is, like, literally my first breakup. And I just wanted to know, like, why? I done heard so many stories about, like, niggas still being on their exes. Like, penis, like, still doing X, Y, and Z. And I didn't get none of that. Like, I didn't get none of it. I didn't get, like, a bitch fuck you. I didn't get a bitch fuck you and your mama. Like, I didn't get nothing. Like, I was just literally just ignored. And it wasn't like he was really ignoring me. Like, I was texting him, but that's how it was. Like, I was ignored. Like, he didn't say nothing. So that whole first month basically showed me that I'm tired of being strong. I want to be weak too. That first month showed me, like, I did a good job of leaving. That first month showed me that nothing was going to change. That first month showed me that I've been sitting in a relationship with someone who just wasn't going to help me like the help I wanted or needed. Like, and I probably didn't, like, help out as much with him, but I did way more than he did. I had his back way more than he had mine. Like, that first month showed me that I was sitting there literally being like my parents or like my mom, just sitting there being comfortable by being hurt. Like, it literally opened up my eyes that my eyes has been closed for so long. Like, I literally was just on autopilot. I just stayed because it was just something I was used to. But what was I getting out of it, though? Like, what was I getting out of my relationship besides loneliness, heartbreak, boredom? Yeah, it was love, but it wasn't in love. It was just like all right, I love you. All right. You know, so it was just, I learned that I should be happy that I left. I learned that I should be happy enough that I was strong enough to leave, because most of us just will stay or just go backwards and just say F it. But it showed me how much that he wasn't going to fight for me. It showed me sometimes why we shouldn't go backwards. Because I'm not saying that men don't change, but if you never had to change, if you never had to fight for nothing, if you never had to do nothing, how are you going to do it now? And I know I should should have gave him that benefit of the doubt, but I shouldn't have, though, because the whole time we was together, I was asking for things. I was asking for a relationship. I was asking for things, and everything I asked for, I didn't get. I don't even know what it feels like to be spoiled, for real. Like, I don't know what it feels like to to have some, I don't even know. I can't even say like my relationship was shitty, but my first month of my breakup definitely opened my eyes. It made me realize that I deserve more. It made me realize that like I'm not weak for real. Like I knew I wasn't weak, but it just, that first month just basically helped me out a lot. And what made it also a little better too is my support system. Like, I mean, this not no PSA, but if you ever going through something, like, you really need a support system. Like, you really need people that's there for you. And I never utilized the people that was there for me, because I don't know, I just rather just go through a lot of stuff by myself. But during this time, I realized like going through stuff by yourself is not where it's at, because we all need help. And the more you just we need help. I need help. The world need help. But there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with venting, because sometimes you just need to vent. Sometimes you just need to tell somebody, like, I'm mad that the fucking sky is blue. You know, like, sometimes you just have to tell somebody. Not saying you gotta tell the whole world, but sometimes somebody asks you how you doing, you can tell them the truth. I'm not doing good. And they can be like, oh, okay, you know, it's gonna throw somebody off, but you just be like, okay, you know. But other than that, I know I'm crying now. But my first month was something else though. It was definitely an eye-opener for me, and it helped me out a lot. It made me, okay, so it did make me stronger, but it made me more cold. It made me not give a fuck. It just turned me into like a person just to be like, oh well. I basically just like, oh well. And the whole first month, all I did was work out. I literally ran and ran and ran and worked out and worked out and worked out, and now I'm shaped like a white woman, in my opinion, you know. But I'm skinny. I'm just so skinny. I am skinny though. Like, I understood what people go through when they first break up with somebody. But long story short, my first month was shaky for me. My first month was the month that he was supposed to come and give me my grand gesture. That whole month he was supposed to show me instead of telling me. I've been with the same person for 6 years, and I've been getting told the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm tired of hearing the same thing. Like, I'm just tired. So my message to me is that you move on. You learn how to get stronger. And if you need to talk to somebody, you talk to somebody. And if you need to just vent, you vent. Like, my first month showed me that I'm okay. My first month showed me that I can live without him. My first month showed me that I'm way more stronger than what I feel. My first month taught me that I can make it through anything. My first month taught me that it don't fucking matter how much somebody loves you, care for you, boop de boop. 9 times out of 10, they gonna fuck you over. So my first month showed me a lot, like a lot. It was a lot though. But it's okay. But I'm okay though. I am. I'm crying now, but I'm okay. Okay. I can literally say I'm okay with a straight face, because I am. Whew. All right, stay tuned for part 2.